All right, here we go. The 15th reading of Regarding the Fountain. We found out that Goldie Fish found the resignation form from Mr. Sam N. And she took it and she sent it to Florence. And everybody's really upset. And they're sad that they can't be talking to Florence anymore. And we found out some interesting things about the Spring Creek before it turned into Dry Creek. So now we're going to get to hear a letter from Florence today. She is in Paris. This is April 23rd to Dry Creek Middle School, 5th grade class, Dry Creek, Missouri, USA. Mes chérie, of course I'm still planning to attend Dry Creek Days. Do you think I'd pass up a chance to see the first public performance by Sam N's Tuna Combo? And how could I miss hearing the history of Dry Creek as presented by the historians of the 5th grade class? I was intrigued by the old newspaper clippings you sent. Pearl Oster sounds lovely, as do Miss Mander and Mr. Eel. Have you interviewed them for your town history report? I found some glorious things here in France for the fountain. Swans are essential, don't you agree? All that's left now is to locate a natural water source in Dry Creek. Not to worry. Something will come up, I'm sure. I'm enclosing some chocolates from Paris. Enjoy. And please deliver the gift wrap box of candies to Goldie Fish. Au revoir. That means goodbye from Florence. P.S. I always stay at the Hotel Fontaine when I'm in Paris. Fontaine means fountain in French. Paris is the setting of one of my favorite novels, Les Miserables, written by the French author Victor Hugo. The best scene in the book takes place in the city sewers. Incredible, no? I'll send a copy of the novel along with the chocolates. And then this is the box of candies that was for Goldie Fish. And there's a little note in there. You did the right thing, Goldie, Florence. Because I think she did ask, did I do the right thing? So here is an urgent letter from the Dry Creek Water Company where clean water is a D. Eel bringing you the very best water for 30 years. Delbert D. Eel, President, May 6th. Sally, listen to this. Some kids from the middle school showed up at my office this morning. The brats wanted to interview me for the town history they're working on. Lots of questions about when the creek dried up and why. Of course I played dumb. The little rugrats can't make me talk. Then they wanted to know if I had any topographical maps of this area, as if I'm going to let those monkeys in on the best kept secret in town. I let them take a picture of me in my office. Then I told them to scram. But here's the real problem. The leak around the base of the fountain is getting worse every day. I'm telling you, Sally, it was practically gushing this morning. You got to see this thing. Come over to the school so I can show you what I mean. Urgent. D. And this is the picture they took of Delbert in his office. So he's got a desk with a lamp and pen, and there's the water. And here is an interesting picture behind him. There's D. Eel's Dry Creek Water Company right behind him. And there is, Sally Mander's swimming pool. Look what's underneath. There says, here it says water source. And then look, cap off, off, cap off, cap off. So everything has a cap on it, except over here it says on to these two, and there's cap off. DeSalle Builders. Interesting. And here's the response from the Dry Creek swimming pool. Crystal clear all year, temperature controlled, year-round fun. It's a fax on May 7th at 4:20 p.m. for your eyes only. To D. Eel, President, Dry Creek Water Company, from Sally Mander, Chief Executive Officer, Dry Creek Swimming Pool, regarding the fountain. Gushing, I'll stop by school on my way to work tomorrow morning. Meet me at the fountain at 7:30 a.m. Sal. P.S. Don't worry about the kids. They photographed me earlier today, too. Little savages, aren't they? I shut them up by giving them all ice cream. You've got to learn how to handle kids, Dee. A jewel of a pool. And then here we have May 8th. Florence, have we got news for you? Minnie O found the missing tape recorder this morning. It was in her locker, which is right next to the drinking fountain. She must have left the recorder turned on because when we played the tape back this morning, this is what we heard. Voice 1. See what I mean, Sal? Voice 2. Good heavens, look at that leak. Voice 1. I'm telling you, Sal, it's worse than ever. Voice 2. What the devil is going on, Dee? Voice 1. Got me. For some reason, the spring is getting stronger. All the... Voice 2. Shh. Voice 1. What? Voice 2. Stop using that word. Voice 1. What word? Spring? Voice 2. Shh. Do you want someone to hear you? Voice 1. Who's going to hear me, Sal? Voice 2. Anyone could hear your big mouth. Voice 1. Who are you saying has a big mouth? Voice 2. Delbert Eel, that's who. Now hush up before you tell the whole world there's a natural spring under this drinking fountain. What was that? I hear somebody coming. Look busy. Pretty fishy, wouldn't you agree? Looks like we found a natural water source for you and an intriguing plot twist for our history of Dry Creek. The 5th grade detective agency. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Ooh, a telegram. We know Florence loves to send telegrams. From the old-timey telegram company sent from F. Waters, Waterton, Waterdown, Ontario, Canada, 10:02 a.m., sent to the 5th grade detective agency at Dry Creek Middle School, Dry Creek, Missouri, USA. Brilliant. Stop. Arriving on the 24th. Stop. Can taste the cotton candy already. Stop. See you soon. Stop. Florence. May 15th. Ooh, she's coming in 9 days. Wow. And here is an invitation. Look at this. Very official. You are invited. Come one, come all to the annual celebration of Dry Creek Days. This year's activities include the annual Dry Creek Parade and Carnival, plus a special musical presentation by Sam N's Tuna Combo, and the history of Dry Creek, the riveting saga of our fair city as narrated by the 5th grade class, and the grand unveiling of the new drinking fountain in the middle school. Dry Creek Gazette. The creek may be dry, but the gossip is juicy. Established 1897. This is the May 22nd edition. Oh, she's supposed to be coming in 2 days. 35 cents. Dry Creek Days are here again. The 5th grade class promises a big surprise. So there's the 5th graders at middle school. Left to right is Gil, Shelly, Patty, Minnie, Tad, and Lily. Just 2 days before Dry Creek Days celebrations are scheduled to begin, the 5th grade class at Dry Creek Middle School called a press conference to make an announcement. Our class has uncovered some information we think you'll all be interested to hear, class spokesperson Minnie O said. It involves the town of Dry Creek and the people who live here, Minnie continued. When asked if the information was good news or bad news, members of the class whispered among themselves. Both, they finally replied in unison. But that's all we can say for now, Minnie concluded. You'll have to come to Dry Creek Days. We'll tell you the whole story then. And look at this. Fountain designer to arrive by train day after tomorrow. Florence Waters, president of Flowing Waters Fountains, etc., is scheduled to arrive in Dry Creek on Friday by private rail car. I can't possibly fit everything in my suitcases, Waters wrote in a letter to the Dry Creek Depot, explaining her reason for traveling with 17 freight cars in addition to her private coach. I'm bringing a few doodads and gewgaws with me, Waters wrote to the depot officials. Just a few things I picked up during my travels. I think they'll look nice on the new water fountain. Waters plans to install the new school drinking fountain during Dry Creek Days. And there's the Dry Creek Depot. So she's bringing her own train with 17 freight cars. My goodness. So here is a memo from the Dry Creek Middle School. Date is March 22nd, the same day. To Goldie Fish from Principal Walter Russ regarding the fountain. There was an error in today's paper regarding the installation of a new fountain. Get the editor of Dry Creek Gazette on the phone so I can demand a retraction. So he wants him to say there's not going to be a fountain. And she wrote on it and said, Mr. Russ, the editor stands by the story in today's paper regarding the fountain, Goldie Fish. That means he's not going to retract the story. Interesting. Wow. So we get to see what Mr. Sam N says about it. And we'll find out what happens tomorrow. Okay, bye.